Here is Xander Zayas, another big opportunity this Saturday night, Madison Square Garden. How you been?
Man, I've been amazing. I'm blessed to be here and just excited for Saturday night.
And in 2022, you had another good year. You keep rising up the prospect list. Obviously, you haven't fought yet on Saturday, but so far, how would you grade your progress for this 2022?
I feel like 2022 has been a great year, even though, I had to cancel one of the fights in June. I feel like every other fight, I progressed. I've shown something that I've learned, something that I can improve, and I feel like this Saturday night we're going to end up the year with a great fight.
Seems like, especially when you've been fighting here, you've been winning the crowd over more and more and more. Obviously, New York and the great tradition of Madison Square Garden of Puerto Rican fighters. Just seems like the ovations are getting a little bit louder each time. Did you feel that?
Yes, 100%. I feel like people are coming out to support me and all the fighters, but I do feel like, it's gotten a lot bigger ever since the first time I was here.
Your opponent Saturday night, I believe he's got about 25 victories. What are your thoughts on him?
He's a great opponent, a veteran opponent. He's coming with Freddie Roach, so I know he's motivated. I know he's trained hard. So we're hoping for him to be in his best shape, because I am in my best shape.
I'm talking to you this time next year. Where is Xander Zayas? Is he knocking on the door of a world title by this time next year?
That's the goal. That's the goal. I feel like next year, this time, we should be talking about an eliminator fight. And knocking on that door, that conversation for a world title, definitely.
154 pounds. It's it's right now being controlled by with Charlo, who's got all the belts. There's some big fights, with some fighters that are fighting on different networks. Guys like Fundora, Zoo, I guess, is going to fight Charlo next. I know you're very focused on what you have to do, but your eyes starting to open about what's going on around you, what's maybe ahead of you.
Well, yes, definitely. I know that all those big fights, all those big names are around the corner for me to fight them. But again, everything step by step. We focus on Saturday night, and then we see what's ahead of us.
What do you want to say to the fans in closing before we see you Saturday night?
Man, tune in Saturday night. I'm gonna put on a show, and make sure you don't miss it. ESPN.
There he is, one of the top prospects. One last question: do I call you a prospect or are you a contender? Are you a contender now?
Hey, I broke the rankings in the WBO, WBA, and I'm gonna break it in the WBC now. So you guys can call me a contender, a prospect. I don't mind it. I'm gonna keep doing my job, and I'm gonna get that world title very soon.
Just make sure they spell your name right. It's all that matters. Xander, thank you for a few minutes of your time. We wish you best of luck.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.